Two watching. Holy crap. I got nothing in the chat box. I put my spectacles on. Is it better this way? This way's better for the chat. Ooh, way better this way. I'll pop this perk up. Dang it. Yeah. Give me a drill. There we go. Hey now, what's going on? Brian Carter, Jason Lundgren, Don Longstrength, B-Rad, Lee Harris, got the rents. What's up, Mr. GZ Dairy? Hello there. Can everybody see everything? And just so you guys know, I'll give you a heads up. I don't have any fancy software, so I'm behind on comments. So I'm like, you guys are forward in time, I'm backwards in time. So if I'm responding to something weird, it's just like when we're over at Farmers. They zing by, and again, there's a time lapse and all that good shit. So we'll just, figure it out together. That, and I'm watching myself on my top lot, hoping that I won't suck so much juice. Got the podcast door open, trying to get some more interwebs over here. Oh, yeah, I don't have TikTok, so there's that. Yep, fuck TikTok. Well, we're going to get to that, Mr. Harris. We're going to get to that because, well, we'll get to it. Jack Wee, good evening. Gary May, hey now. The priest, I got a priest in. Woohoo! That's what I'm talking about. First and foremost, I got to get, I want to dive on. I got to get one of these fired up. And then we got to get unprepared. Well, I'm kind of prepared, but unprepared. There we go. Now, the most important part. The first one of the evening, not lying. I just had dinner. First silver bullet of the evening. Cheers, y'all. Happy Friday. Oh, yeah. I don't give a shit. Y'all, that American beer is piss water. I'll tell you what, for piss water, it's fucking good. Okay? I like it. Greetings from rain-drenched rural Texas. Rain in Texas it is. We got according to the Tattletale, when I went indoors there to grab a guy's notes, it's 51, but no, it's not 51. It's a little chilly. Guys got to get some heat out here. Oh, thank you. All right, well, let's get some, I got down 47 of y'all in here. Let's get some housekeeping out of the way. We got more shit coming in. The tanker isn't wrong, just in the wrong place. Enjoying a Jack and Marlboro Red. Keep up. Hell yeah, brother. They can ban TikTok, but let China too. Yeah, we're gonna get to that, Reese. Trust me. There's a whole laundry list of shit that they're allowing. I got notes on that too, Mike, on the fanny bullshit. Yeah. Grr. Do y'all have any tornadoes yesterday? Y'all must be talking about Texas. We don't get no tornadoes up. Y'all. Murph, what's up, buddy? How's it going? Murphy's Law coming in hot from Australia, y'all. For some of you that may not know, Murphy is an Australian feller. Got his own YouTube's channel. I haven't seen nothing in a while, Murph, so I don't know if you guys are doing anything, but he's got his own YouTube's channel. It's neat. So let me get to some housekeeping before I forget. So the guy started the Cash App thing, right? So, and I wasn't gonna name names, but you guys are on here with your name already, so ain't no big deal. So, first feller last week, which I wrote his name on the wall, Jack Getman. That was last week. I got a donation. Owen 333333333. He sent a donation out this week, and so did Christopher Larson. So I appreciate y'all. That will, guy's sitting in a nice comfy chair now instead of sitting on my man steps with my back. Doesn't, kill a guy. Lions Den merch. The new link is now in the description, so if you go to click on that, you can get all the cool new t-shirts, and I'm thinking they're going to have stickers and all that. Cool sign back here. If you want to do that through the Mad Moose, that's cool. If you're an OG and like the barn talking shit with the fuck out past the deer stand, that stuff's still there too. Last I heard from the Moose folks that stuff was going to be on sale. So go ahead and knock yourselves out with that stuff. That'd be all appreciated. It's all going to this. I got I had 12 sheets of half-inch CDX delivered today, which will be going up in here tomorrow, depending on how a guy feels. Because it's been a week, y'all. It hasn't. I was debating on doing a live stream, and then just doing a recorded one, because a guy can just shut it off and start all over again or whatever. But it's been a shitty week, so cheers, whatever. So let me get a couple of comments here, see what y'all talking about. Minnesota, Sanja Van Sloan. Alrighty then. So speaking of stuff and things, let's just jump right into some dumb shit, shall we? So yeah, Mike, you were talking about, the fat ass, Fanny fucking bitch. So the Fulton County Superior Court Judge, Scott McAfee, which I don't know if that's the same guy, I don't think that's the same guy that ruled down there, says that Fannie Willis does not need to step down from prosecuting the high-profile case against former President Donald Trump. After all the money that she basically embezzled and all that shit. Nope, it's fine. You can just, you can stay your crooked ass right there. And by the way, it wasn't just old Don, it was 14 others. And the special counsel, Nathan Wade, as long as Nathan Wade is taken off the case. So, of course, since he's already been paid millions of dollars and slept with her God knows how many times, yeah, he turned in his resignation. So she's just free and clear to go about her fucking day and keep falsely accusing, basically the greatest president that we've ever had of bullshit. So that's fine. Sure, everything's just great. Hey, from Montana, Patrice Larson. Patrice Larson, are you related to a Christopher Larson? Because that feller sent a guy some money for the podcasting room. And then speaking of indictments and horse shit, yeah, get that over there. So the former Trump White House aide Peter Navarro, I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with that one. He'd been basically trying to appeal to stay out of jail. Nope, that got overturned. He just got fucked. Now he's convicted in 2023 of contempt of Congress for defying a subpoena from the House January 6th Select Committee. Now, I watched a couple videos on this dude, and I was under the impression, and I'm pretty sure he was too, because I think I seen him on either Fox or maybe he was on Tucker, that because he worked in the Oval Office that he could reprieve himself from that bullshit. It was almost like presidential immunity, but obviously he's not the president, something along those lines. If you guys kind of know what the hell I'm talking about. But the guy's like 70-something years old. Again, anyone that supports or helps this man, they just want to fucking destroy him. Destroy us. Destroy anyone. If the government wants you, they're going to come and get you. It doesn't fucking matter. It's retarded. Oh, yeah, the judge gave Fannie campaign money. Oh, yeah. Well, I just read Betty Swain, or I didn't read. I think it was Jesse Waters. It was a clip from Jesse Waters on Fox today talking about how the Democrats basically, the corrupt Democrats of the House, Fannie, called up there and they were colluding together and swapping fucking stories and saliva, and it's just, the fix is in. We all know this. Everything's fucked. Everything's just fine. Mm-hmm. Another judge with no balls. Yeah. Well, the problem is, Sonia, is these judges are aligned with a political party. I don't think that should be the case. I think they should have no political party. Same with like county sheriffs shouldn't have a political party. You shouldn't be tied or affiliated with whatsoever with any political party. You are a judge, a county sheriff. You should just have, I don't know. I think you know what I'm kind of getting at. Like, no! You can't just be a Democrat, because obviously we see what these Democratic judges are doing. I mean, if you have eyes, you can fucking see what they're doing. It's a fucking joke. Fucking joke. What other fucking bullshit news we got that I printed off today? What do we got up in here? We'll see if Fanny goes before the House of Jail. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know about that, Jackie. I don't know. Cord! I love that name. Cord Oliver. I don't know if you're like a country singer, bud, but you need to be with a name like that. Cord Oliver. That's just dope. Farmer Gage. Hey now, what's going on? Oh man, it's so good. Oh, I'm living a dream, brother. I don't know about y'all. So, David Feller, hello Jimmy, following you from the state of Maine. Nice to see the progress on the line. Yeah, appreciate you, bud. There should be, guys going to have some plywood on the walls, so hopefully before the end of the weekend, we'll see where it goes. Yeah, appreciate you, my head. Smash the button, blah, 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 all that good happy horse shit. Oh, by the way, before I forget to, almost forgot. Those of you folks that got, your farmers, you folks that might have your own YouTube, if you have a sticker of anything, of your business, of your farm, of your YouTube channel, I don't care if it's your Instagram channel, whatever, send me a sticker. P.O. Box 297, Cato, New York 13033. It's in my description. Because I want to plaster them things all around my lion's head over here. So that way all can see you supporters and you folks that come in here and, chat it up. We might even, maybe, just maybe, might be able to get Farmer out here for our next live stream on Farmer's channel. Might be done enough to do that. That'd be neat. We'll see. Let's not get excited about it, but we'll see. So yeah, send me your shit. Send me your stickers. I want to plaster it all over the wall. Be freaking dope. Northern Hillbilly. George Soros plants and what's his nationality? Yeah, no shit. Hillbilly. We all know. Ooh, excuse me. FNY country girl. Good evening, Jimmy. The Lions Den looks amazing, and you come in much clearer there. Awesome. Well, still got a little bit of sunlight left, and I had to have the door cracked open so that way the Wi-Fi could come in. I'm on my, I got my tablet instead of my laptop this time because I think the tablet's sucking up less juice, so hopefully I don't buffer. I was a little nervous about that. South Kakalaki coming in hot. Anthony Forfair from South Kakalaki. Love the new digs. Hell yeah, brother. Dave, not leaving your live stream. I'm going to watch on Apple TV. All right, David. Just, I don't know if Apple likes me or not, but we'll see. Southeast Wisconsin. Got the cheese whiz in there. That's what I'm talking about. 81 of y'all showed up. That's what I'm, hell, shit. Not leaving your live streaming. I am going to, yeah. He's on repeat. David's on repeat. So, y'all want to know where all your money's going? 0133333. I don't know if you heard the shout out, bud, but I appreciate the donation, brother. Hell yeah. Hot here in Florida. I wish it was hot. Well, I wish it was, 65 and breezy. I like 65 and breezy. Maybe 70. 70 and breezy. Resto guy, Northern Wisconsin in the house. Got the cheese whiz. So, let's read some more fun facts, shall we? About our open back door. Remember that one? So the House Committee of Homeland Security recently released a report illustrating that from the estimated $451 billion of our fucking tax dollars in annual costs stemming from the U.S. border crisis, a significant portion is going to health care for illegal migrants. Well, wouldn't you know? I thought they all, they're coming across unvaccinated for anything and definitely not getting the COVID vaccine because, oh no, that would just be, I don't know, racist or whatever fucking bullshit they want to throw at it. With a majority of illegal immigration population lacking any kind of medical insurance, shocker, how about none? Hospitals and government welfare programs, such as Medicaid, are feeling the weight of this unanticipated costs. Basically, what that boils down to, ladies and gents, is get ready for your health insurance costs to go through the fucking roof, and then your care to probably hit the fucking toilet. Because now, when all these motherfuckers are owing money, We all know what happens. We all know what happens. Billions upon billions of dollars. Like our healthcare system needs another fucking shot in the face. After the pandemic and they culled the fucking herd, the doctors and nurses that didn't want to take an experimental fucking vaccine. Now let's just butt fuck them as far as money goes, right? Perfect, great, awesome. And it's all going to plan. Everything is going to plan. I mean, literally Tyson literally just came out. They have a fucking database that they're tracking migrants. So I don't know if any of you on here are from Iowa. So there's a little town in Iowa, Perry, Iowa. It's got 8,000 people, and there's a Tyson plant there that employs 1,200. They're shit canning all of them. And guess what they're doing? They've already hired migrants from their database that they have. So why on earth would an American allegedly corporation have a database of migrants, but meanwhile the federal government can't track them? Weird. They literally have a database and they can just scroll through and just go click, hired, and now you've been replaced. So I don't know if Tyson is a union type deal. I don't know, typically factory jobs pay pretty decent. Now, okay, let's just take, for instance, let's say you've been working at Tyson, you're making $28 to $32 an hour, and now you've just been replaced by an illegal migrant, and now they can hire that fucker off the street for $16 or whatever the minimum wage is. It's all about the money, money, money. Disgusting. Like, I seen that tonight, and I that was a new one. That one, wow. Yeah. Apprehensions of illegal immigrants at the border have jumped 48% since the record in fiscal year 2021. 50%. According to Customs and Border Patrol data, last year broke a new record high for illegal border crossings, surpassing more than 3.2 million. And that just said apprehensions. It doesn't include the ones that Papa Joe flew over the border. Did y'all hear about that one? Yeah, great. I wonder if any of those migrants were on a Boeing plane. Y'all hear about that shit too? Let me get back to the comments here. I get it rattling on. We'll get to the Boeing stuff here in a minute. Let me see what y'all yapping about over here. Pasiana. Hello. Well, I'm just gonna call you Anna because I can't. Posse, Anna. Yep. Mm-hmm. Perjury is perjury. Lie to the court, go to jail. It should be. I mean, that one feller that I just talked about there, that didn't come and talk about the January 6th shit. Well, didn't Hunter Biden just kind of do the similar thing not too long ago and just basically blew off Congress to testify? That's fine though, because his last name's Hunter. I need to feature you on my YouTube channel so that way my subscribers could catch what you. Yeah, just throw my link in yours, Farmer Gage. I don't give a rat's. If they want to come over, cool. If not, whatever. That's neat. Haitians will now be streaming in. Oh yeah, that country is totally fucked now, Betty Swain. You know, they're under. Last I knew, they were under martial law because their president, I think, just fled the country, and yeah, it's a shit show. But hey, communism and all that free shit, that works, right? And just another great example of failed bullshit policy. I was made homeless. John Black. I was made homeless so my landlord could rent to 2 families that do not speak English. Well, I wouldn't doubt John Black that he's probably getting a government check. I don't know how long you've been following or watching or whatever, but we discussed not too long ago about how if your neighbor was selling their house, there's a certain company that might rhyme with, I don't know, BlackRock maybe, that is buying up real estate, and instead of selling the house to another American family that needs it, they'll just rent it to illegal migrants. So if your neighbor is selling their house, you could just have illegal migrants living, illegal aliens living next door. And I'm not saying they're all bad, but I tell you what, They're sure as shit not all fucking good neither. 30,000 Chinese fighting aged men, but I'm sure there's nothing to see here, right? I'm sure that's just fucking fine. Right, sure. Mankia. Where's the coffee and cigarettes? I've got the jar. Well, I got the beer and cigars. Glenn. I'll just call you Glenn. Yeah, it's Glenn. I will be fine, thanks. I'm lucky I have a big family. Well, that's good. That's good to hear that you're, at least you got a place there, John. I'm sure you'll keep the chin up, keep the pride up, and you'll find something soon, bud. But let us know how you make out. I'd like to keep track of that whole freaking deal. Where are you from anyway, John? I'm curious. Broken Tractor Barn and Grill. Watch Lonesome Lands there. No U.S. owned packing plants. Oh yeah, they're gone. China owns all the pork in this country. It's disgusting. That's why I get all my meat from Priest Farms. And it's the shit. Their pork is freaking on point, dude. I just had some breakfast for dinner the other night. Ooh, man, it's freaking good shit. I appreciate y'all. Let's see. And there are no new policy, and Army don't. Oh, speaking of Army, Glenn Burchett. Did y'all hear? I almost forgot. Luckily, I'm glad you said Army, Glenn. Did y'all hear what fucking West Point took out of I think it was their motto or creed or whatever. I'm not an officer or wasn't an officer, so I don't know. And personally, all the officers that I served with that came out of West Point were a little fucking uppity. Thought they were kind of the shit. But what was it? Duty, honor, and country, I believe. They just, we don't need to hear that. We don't need to say that anymore. What kind of leaders are you creating? Oh, that's right. You're creating woke fucking DEI fucking cucks to lead whatever is left of our military into probably the next fucking slaughter. Because right now, I don't see anyone that's really, they've culled the herd as far as the military goes. They got rid of anyone that wanted to think critically as far as the vaccine went. And now they're pushing all this DEI garbage and inclusiveness. And now you can join the military and have whatever cut off and hormones blocked and this, that, and the other fucking thing. Because that's where our tax dollars really need to be fucking spent. Right? Sure. Horse shit. Jesus. My Atlanta. And what do we got going? What else we got going on here? Yeah, FUBAR is right. Fucked up beyond all recognition. My dad used to work for Boeing about 25 years ago as a civil engineer in Wichita, Kansas. But now he farms because he didn't like to do that. Well, I tell you what, Farmer Gage. I definitely wouldn't want to work for Boeing now. Did y'all hear what happened to the whistleblower? I didn't see I don't even think any of the information he was talking about has even came out yet. But he was literally in the middle of a deposition or whatever, literally testifying against Boeing and then kills himself. I don't know if the Clintons have a lot of stock in Boeing or something. I find that awfully weird. I don't think that's a coincidence. Just fucking saying. Oh, man, yeah, they can fit the like 10 people in. Oh, yeah, Carl, they fucking pack them in like fucking sardines. Speaking of that, damn it, I forgot the dude's YouTube channel again. Young kid from New York City. So New York City is literally breaking their own rules. So this guy had found out, or actually it was on local news out of the city, like I give two shits. But again, the hypocrisy, especially the left, is just blinding. So they were finding all these illegal migrants living in commercial buildings down on some polluted fucking channel of the Hudson, where 10 years prior, New York City had made a law that you couldn't turn that into residential housing. And when it rains really hard, it floods and all this polluted water comes through the neighborhood. And I don't know how many of these slumlord landlords have been busted here in the last probably month or so of housing a shit ton of illegal migrants stacked on top of each other like cordwood, having to literally leave the building to go use an outdoor shower and bathroom. I mean, and these people came to this country for, some of them came here to have a better life, and this is how, they're being, go back home. Yeah, all about the money. It's always, always, always about the money. Scott Larson. I believe that feller. No, how many Larsons I got in here? Are you guys all like freaking... There's a Christopher Larson that donated some money. Now I got a Scott Larson. All 100 in one house. But yeah. Jason Lundgren, put your blinders on. Nothing to see here. Oh, exactly. Nope, nothing to see here. Just listen to the mainstream media. Everything is racist. Donald Trump's the worst. Joe Biden's fine. This is the best Biden we've ever had. Blah, blah, blah. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? How stupid do they think that we are? Evidently, they think we are just as retarded as the president is, I guess. Or as retarded as our vice president that talks in circles with her hands and just and then says the thing right out loud. She had some press conference or some talk. Someone wanted to listen to her fucking babble on this week, talking about how if Donald J. Trump gets in office again, he's going to weaponize the DOJ. Really? Because that's not happening now? Projecting much, bitch? Just fucking saying. Are you fucking kidding me? Get the fuck out of here. God, gets me so pissed off. Last count, 60,000 Chinese. Dan Holmblad, 60,000. So speaking of the Chinese, now I got about $1.27 of you guys in here. This whole TikTok thing, right? So I implore you, if you're not already subscribed to Tucker Carlson, because I like him way better now that he's not on Fox, because he's off the fucking chain. He's not on the leash anymore. And the guy's fucking smart. I like what he says. And he had Rand Paul on, which I like Rand Paul. Definitely not a rhino. And they went into detail about this here TikTok ban, which it just, again, anytime, let's just break this down, ladies and gentlemen. Anytime the government decides that something is unsafe or it's for your safety or your children's safety, it ain't fucking right. Look the other way or think the opposite because they're fucking lying. Because if the government really was concerned about our children, right, and about the CCP invading our children's brains or invading America, then why is the CCP or China companies allowed to buy property in this country, especially near military bases? Why were they allowed to fly a fucking balloon across 3/4 of America before they took it down? Why do we get not all, but most of our pharmaceuticals from fucking China? All of our antibiotics, China. Why are all of our companies making their shit over there and then selling it back to us? But oh no, we're concerned about a fucking social media app. Are you getting it yet? As Farmer would say, are you getting it? They don't give two fucks about your kids. They never have and they never will. Look at how they treat our children in these government-ran fucking communist fucking schools that we have here. Are you kidding me right now? And it's the precedent. It's not, if they want to get rid of some crazy delusional social media app, how about we get rid of Facebook? You know how many fucking kids have offed themselves because of that fucking social media platform? Or how about Instagram as well? Owned by the same little commie cocksucker. Are we getting it now? Are we? It's not about TikTok. And Rand Paul went through it. Their server is in Texas. The CCP has nothing to do with the American version of TikTok. Now, the Chinese version of TikTok, oh, absolutely. The CCP is all in that one, and that is 100% CCP Chinese propaganda, which, from what I've heard, is all about the homeland. It's educational for the children, and it's shut off at 9 o'clock. They're not poisoning their kids with bullshit like, hey, cut your dick off, cut your breasts off, take puberty blockers. Oh, you're a boy, you can be a girl. No! At 5 years old, they're learning how to strip and take apart an AK. They're learning how to do right crosses when they're 6. Are you figuring it out now? And what are they teaching our kids? Oh, you can be the opposite gender. You can just choose. Are we getting it now? They're softening us. Look at, we're already soft as fuck. We're the fattest fucks on the face of the planet. They hate us. But this version of TikTok, this bullshit that our government's doing, is just another massive invasion. Because as soon as you let them do that one, what's next? Because Rand Paul's big thing was, he's like, I definitely don't like China. He rattled off a handful of different countries that he didn't agree with, but he's like, we should trade with them. And then just because I don't like them and like their policies doesn't necessarily mean that we need to restrict Americans' First Amendment rights just because. Because none of this shit was proven. No one has proved that the CCP has anything to do, allegedly, with the American version of TikTok. Is it a good Is it a good application? Should your kids be on it all fucking day? No! It's called having some responsibility. As an adult and as a parent, have some responsibility. Hey, bud, get your ass off that fucking phone and take your ass outside. It's time to, let's get some fresh air and go fucking do something. You know what I'm saying? Now that I've fucking lost my mind for 10 minutes, let me see what y'all been talking about. Oh, man, yeah. I'm almost out of breath on that one. Oh, I gotta scroll up there. I got buck 43 in there. Russia's polling centers are getting blown up. Really? Did not know that, Jackie. Like they needed a freaking like they were gonna have an election anyway. We know damn well that Putin's gonna be the president until he dies. Husker, what's going on? I'm behind y'all. I was ranting like crazy. Oh, John Black was in Pennsylvania, now in Illinois, looking at the sunset over miles of corn and bean fields. Hell yeah, that's a great sight, brother. Broken tractor barn and a producer to table is the best way. Yes. Oh, now I get to what you're talking. Producer to the table. Hell yeah. No more duty, country, honor, horrible words. You know how it will be. Oh yeah. Z they them. You got it, Carl. Fucking, it's a joke. Not like our officers from West Point were class acts anyways. These guys were uppity fucks most in my experience. I'm not saying all of them, but in my experience. Military sheep herders. Yep. Now they want us to eat snakes better for the environment. What? I don't even like snakes, Betty. I run them bitches over the lawnmower. Anna, yep. Oh yeah, the feller from Boeing, he got Epstein all right. Yeah, you're damn right. You definitely didn't Epstein him. He didn't definitely up. Yeah. You notice the more of them who come, the more the United States looks more like the country they fled. Well, that's the plan, Carl. That's the plan. I mean, just like I said about the Tyson thing, they're already taking over jobs. They want them here to take over our jobs to work for half the cost. They want them to all vote Democrat and just piss pound what's left of the middle class that's on life support right now into the fucking dirt. So we don't have time to critically think. We'll be too busy trying to feed our families and ourselves to even pay attention to what Big Daddy government's butt fucking us with this day. Oh yeah, Biden's fucking brand. I wear a Trump 24 ad every. Hell yeah, Farmer Gage. That's what I'm talking about. Your stream quality is excellent. Oh, cool. Well, I appreciate it, Eric. I got the door open, so I'm thinking. See, it's about 40, probably 44 out right now, so it's not terrible. Patriot Act 2.0. You got it, Anthony. That's exactly what's going on. Me and Carl talked about this last Saturday. Which the Patriot Act was brought in after, the terrorist attack. Trump banned TikTok when he was... Well, he tried, Jason. He tried. His deal, probably the same deal. But again, he was probably fed a line of bullshit. And trust me, I'm not over here, supporting it. I don't have it on anything because every social media app tracks. And I mean, if we're going to go after applications or social media sites that are tracking Americans, then how about we get rid of Google? How about we get rid of FaceBase and Instagram? You don't think you're being tracked? Here's an experiment for those of you that might be on the fence. This is an experiment I want you guys to do. Because I got Andy, I got Farmer on this one. Just sit around with your wife or your husband and just start talking about a product. Or better yet, go on eBay and search a product, right? Search that product 3-4 times on eBay. Maybe search it on the Jungle website, on the Amazon, right? Then open up your FaceBase or your InstaFace, right? And then start scrolling. And then tell me what comes up. And then try to tell me that these other apps aren't tracking us. So if it's so bad that they're tracking Americans and they're monkeying with our youth, then how about we just shit can them all then? The American-made ones as well. Because the TikTok we have, their server is in Texas, and there's only 2 Chinese guys that aren't even involved allegedly with the CCP that have 20% of the company. The rest of it, the other 80% of TikTok, is owned by shareholders across the world. And guess who's probably scrambling like crazy now trying to buy that fucker up? I'll give you one fucking guess. Put that down in the frick-frack box. Give me one guess on who do you think is probably scrambling right now thinking that company's going to be dissolved and they're going to pick it up on the cheap. I'll start scrolling and see what y'all say about that one. Meta Facebook parent company is building a $800 billion an $800 building in Minnesota. I'm sure it's probably 800 million. Mike Blake, happy Friday it is. Yes, sir. $800 million building. Holy sh... What do you suppose they're going to do there, Lee? You know, rainbows and fucking unicorns? Why do they need all those people? I'm just a guy out in his soon-to-be finished podcast room asking questions. Whatever. Yeah. Carl, for you TikTok people, lip syncing is not talent. No, they're afraid of the young catching on TikTok. Well, it's just another way, hillbilly, for I mean, my grandkids that get onto YouTube here, and it's just like mind-melting nonsense. I'm like, what are you guys watching? Get outside. Turn this garbage off and get your asses outside. This is just mind-melting nothingness. There's no education, nothing to it. It's just dumb. Yeah, you're 5, but go do something. So yeah. Oh, my Lanta. I need a jar of apple pie tonight. Rough one. Hell yeah, Glenn. I'm with you. Guy had a week. I live in a country with more communism, not totally yet, and I don't really see a difference, just the language. The governments are pretty much the same. Yep. Oh yeah. All about making money. Their money, not ours. Dwayne Thompson from the Canada. Boy, you guys are in a pickle up there. I don't know if it got passed or whatever, but allegedly your cuckold president or prime minister wants life in prison for what is it, hate speech? Are you fucking kidding me up there? You guys need to get rid of that fucking guy about as much as we need to get rid of fucking Puddin' Brain. Good luck, brother. Hats off to all the veterans, the patriots who fought, bled, and died for this great country. Fuck Joe Biden and the liberals, Trump 2024. Hell yeah, Roger. Cheers to you, sir. Appreciate you. Dang it. I do have a basketball hoop in my shopping cart. I'm going to put one over there in the corner for empties. It's not what we going to do. Spill beer on the floor? It's friggin' wood. Yeah, Jack, I apologize. I'm way behind on you guys, so if I'm way back in time, I apologize, but I'm just now scrolling. You know how I get rambling on. That's why when me and Farmer are together, it's a little bit easier because he can ramble and I can read, and then vice versa. Where now I'm trying to scroll back from God knows how long ago. But yes, Jack, I think the black folks are getting it now. I've seen a lot. They are fucking pissed. You know, maybe they're now starting to realize that, hey, you never let off the plantation. Just fucking saying, we're all on the fucking plantation. Every single God blessed one of us in this country are on the plantation. If you pay taxes, unless you're an illegal migrant, we are on the plantation. It's disgusting. Me and my youngest son sat there for a half hour going through stuff. He's 20 years old in college, and he's just like, rah, what's it all for, Dad? Yes, I don't know. I don't fucking know. Scrolling up through, let's see what we got here. Hell yeah, it's the Matrix, hillbilly. It's the fucking. Speaking of the Matrix, I don't know if you guys have any info or if you watch them, but I heard the Tate brothers got hemmed up again for some dumb bullshit that might happen back in 2012 or 15 or some horse shit. I don't know. I didn't have time to really dig into that one yet. I mean, literally, I pulled these notes out today. It's been a week between running my ass off at work and then having to deal with stuff for the VA and wasn't a good time. Scrolling on up. Oh, speaking of, who said Randy McAlexander. That's a mouth. Randy McAlexander, Elon, yeah. Did y'all see that? He let that piece of shit Don Lemon on, and he was his first interview, and it was more of like an interrogation, and instead of an interview, and Elon just shit canned him off the platform. I thought that was fucking hilarious. Bye-bye. Fucking piece of trash, race-baiting cocksucker. I think Biden would do good to meet barbecue. I might have missed something back there. It's the cookies and the web browsers that keeps track of our history. Well, it's also the servers they had all out. I mean, AT&T, Verizon, all of them. They keep every phone call, every text message, every picture. You know, that's the Patriot Act for you. And now with trying to ban this one, or ban TikTok or whatever, it's just more, there's stuff buried in there to spy on us some more. For our safety. It's always for our safety. Anytime the government says this is for your safety, it's just no. Your brain should really start exploding and then do it the 180-degree opposite of what they say you should do. Kyle Sunderland, good evening. You are a good person, Resto. Resto guy is a good dude. He's up in here. Yeah, we're all on the Jones plantation, hillbilly. You ain't shitting there. Some of us ain't drinking the fucking Kool-Aid. How the hell are... Borg Resistance 2! How the hell are we tonight? We're fucking silver bullets and some cigars and we're spitting some truth, brother. I'm digging them knife throwing videos. Those are cool, man. I don't think I could do that shit, bro. I wouldn't be able to hit the broadside of a barn if I had to throw a knife. Now, pistol, whatever... that's a different story. Hell yeah, Anna, he fired his ass. That was an interrogation instead of an interview. The guy's a piece of shit. Tucker runs circles around that race baiting fucking pile. Oh yeah, and then Betty. Then he goes back on the network that had fired him to cry about being fired from X. You're nothing. You are nothing. No one cares. Just go away. Just go away. No one wants to hear your opinion about anything anymore. You're trash. He's going to let him stay on X, but I don't think he's going to have a show on there like Tucker does, Jackie. Because last I heard, he was fired from that, but obviously he's not been booted off the platform completely. So he's probably allowed to upload videos, but he's not going to have like a news show per se, like Tucker does. The Tucker Carlson Network. There we go. I didn't watch the whole thing, Carl. I didn't know. Did he fire him in the middle of the interview? Because I'd have to go back and actually see that shit. That'd be fucking hilarious. Barbecue is the gang leader in Haiti. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Didn't know that, Husker. Appreciate the info. I have, like, again, I've been busier than a fucking shithouse rat this week, and Carl can probably. I had to have a, not to get into shit. This is kind of the reason why I was almost going to do a recorded video this evening, because it's been heavy, mentally heavy week, if you know what I'm saying. So, guy might have, a few claims in with the VA and have a couple of, I got a syndrome, if y'all know what I'm talking about. And now the VA likes to push shit out to third-party doctors for your examinations. So I had a Zoom call examination for my syndrome that I have. So I got to sit there for an hour and go through every horrible experience that I've ever dealt with, from cradle to present day, with a guy, and that just kind of set the temperament for the rest of the week, and the guy just hasn't been right all fucking week. And then, I have a family member that passed, and he was in the military. Didn't even know that he served in Vietnam, and my mother calls me out. It was my mother's brother. My mother calls me out of the blue today and says, hey, can you make the shadow, because I'm a carpenter, can you make the shadow box for his flag? So it's just like, rah! So I was this close to just doing a recorded one. In case I lost my shit, I could just, stop and edit, whatever. But obviously I've held it together, so we're doing fine. Because I go from one extreme to the other. Either I'm fucking raging fucking pissed, or to just be waterworks for no reason. So there's where I'm at. So yeah, that was my week. So yeah, I'm behind on the times on a couple of issues. But I mean, there's so much garbage in this world that's going on. If you tried to watch every little bit of it and absorb and research and figure out what's bullshit and what's not bullshit, your fucking brain would explode. It's like the trucker boycott thing. Where did that go? I did Google it up, and of course Google's not gonna say nothing because they're a fucking liberal ran shithole. So I YouTube it at lunch the other day, and someone has done a couple more. I mean, it was like a day ago. I wasn't able to watch it because I was eating lunch with one of my guys, but I got research. I'm like, is it still going? Does anyone else know? Someone let me know. Is this shit still going on? Like, I'm just wondering, okay, I'm assuming over the road fellers can still say fuck off in New York City, but day cab guys probably can't. So I don't know. It's fucking, I'm just curious because again, it's like one thing every week. There's like something that just blows up. Like this week is Tic Tock, right? Last week or the week before last was the trucker boycott, and then the week before that was, Chile was on fire, but their houses with blue roofs didn't burn, and it's just one fucking thing after another, just bombarded with just bullshit every fucking week. Ugh, manga. Guy gets just tired of it. It's crazy. Manga. Go to boot camp, talk shit, go baby, go. Yeah. Sending you good. Well, I appreciate y'all. It's just, yep. And again, you guys are forward in time. I'm backwards in time, so I appreciate you. It's been one of those weeks. I keep yapping. My damn cigar always goes out. What else we got? Carl, you made me almost shoot. Oh, what did Carl say? Now I got back up. If Husker's shooting beer out his nostrils. Oh, dang it. See, I missed a bunch of fucking conversations. I don't know what the hell's going on. Better than Corn Pop because Corn Pop was a bad dude. Yeah, I don't know what you guys are talking about, but I already know it's funny. Oh, he did. He finished the interview, Carl, and then fired him. Got it. Roger. Put your blue tube handle up here, Carl, so folks, if they want to tune. I don't know I can't remember if you said you were going to do one tomorrow night or not, but Carl goes live from the Brazil and still bitches and complains about shit that we got going on over here in this country. So, hats off to that feller. Dead Wolf Resistance just lit up his cigar. Hell yeah. Appreciate you. John Black, I get it, brother. I dealt with the com on pension. Had the VA. It's crazy process for sure. I can't wait to monkey around with that horse shit, John. Not really. Well, I don't know if you can sense my sarcasm, but I'm laying it on pretty thick. And pay no mind to me if I'm looking over this way, because that's where guys, y'all are over here. Camera's here, but y'all are here. I don't know if I can hear. Let me try to bring you closer. Let's try this. Now I gotta wait for the camera to get readjusted. Oh, here we go. So I'm about 30-ish seconds behind. Pay no mind in a pile of insulation in the corner. That was a scratch left over. And the shit was so damn expensive, I didn't have the heart to throw it away yet. Moses. I've been all tied up with that NATO countries I haven't even looked into that yet, Jack Wee, but NATO and not so much NATO, but the UN has been paying for all these migrants to show up, so that's fine. Sure. Everything is just fine. It's great. I still get to vote in your elections. I'm still an American. I just have a hot wife. And you live in a hot country. Don't forget that. Guy's got a fucking tan 24/7. It's horseshit. Yeet. What else we got going on? J-Dub, would the state of New York like to adopt Philadelphia, please? Oh, my Lord. I'm glad you brought that up, J-Dub. Did y'all hear about that shit? So now, Farmer did it. I don't know if some of y'all that have the InstaFace and you're watching Farmer, he talked about this week. So now the cop shop is just closed at nighttime in Philly. No, not Philly, Pittsburgh. The cop shop's closed. And then during the day, there may or may not be about maybe 20. And you have to have like a serious emergency for them to show up. I'm sure that's going to end really well. I can't wait to see all that. That should just be just fucking fine. Holy shit. And that's what the Democrats want. They want lawlessness. They love it. Because the more lawlessness there is, the more problems they can create, the more problems they can solve. They just got to tax us more. Remember, they just got to tax us more, and we got to give up more of our rights, and they can make all these problems that they created go away. Don't forget that. Remember that down. I live about 100 miles north of Schittsburg. No shit, J-Dub. I got in-laws down there in Newcastle. My mother-in-law and my two brother-in-laws live down there in Newcastle. I don't know how far away you are. I know Newcastle's close to Schittsburg, but I wasn't sure how far away you are from the Newcastle. What is considered a serious emergency? I don't know, Reese. Like a fucking murder in process or something? I don't know. I mean, we got something similar to that here in the local fucking dump city of Auburn. Had put out something similar to that not too long ago. Don't call us unless it's a serious emergency. Well, okay, is it like a fucking like a neighborly dispute? Is that serious enough? Or do they gotta be stabbing each other? I don't know. The state of New York can't take care of all the stabbings and shootings going on us. No shit, Jack. Now we got the National Guard down there that God knows what they're doing. And then they just had, speaking of that, Jack, did you see that viral video that was going around? That these two guys got in a scuffle and the gun comes out. I thought they were all getting frisked down there. How the fuck did a gun get on the fucking subway? Then again, another Democrat caused problem, and then they're going to fix it. They caused the problem. They caused the hysteria. They're going to fix it. Sure they will. Horse shit! I smoke a lot when I'm out here. Holy shit. What do we got here, Glenn? So the criminal folks can kill and destroy, but we can't have a 12 gauge or defense if we do prison time. That sounds about right, Glenn. Yep. Just like Canada. Just it's illegal now to have handguns. What? No, try that around here. Don Lemon crying on CNN is an emergency. Yeah, send the police. Send the police. Don Lemon's on CNN blatting. Little bitch. Minkia. They can't frisk him. They can only search bags. No stop and frisk. Then what the fuck's the point, Carl? What a fucking joke that is. Of course, we weren't allowed to do that either when we were down in New York City. So what's the sense? What are they doing down there? Checking bags. How about you fucking hire some more cops? Huh? How about when you arrest someone, you keep them in fucking jail? How fucking hard is that? How about we shit-can that fucking bail reform, which is a massive fucking failure in every state that's adopted it, and keep these cocksuckers behind bars where they belong? But oh no, we have to have mass casualties and mass hysteria on the streets and cause all these problems so that way we can come in like the heroes and fix it and tax people more money and take away more of their fucking rights so that way we can stay in power and line our pockets with more fucking money. End of story. That's it. I cured it all, I guess. I don't know. I tell you what, though, this door open, it's chilly. And I'm scared to plug in the space heater because I don't want to pop a breaker. Oh, yeah, they're going to make people, kind of like the same thing, Carl, during the pandemic. Just wash your hands. Wash your hands, put a mask on. Even though it has absolutely nothing to do with what's going on, but it'll make you feel better. It's all about people's feelings, don't you know? It's all about how people feel. You gotta call them by their proper pronouns because of their feelings. Well, fuck your fucking feelings. I don't give a shit. Facts don't give a shit about your feelings, and I sure as fuck don't either. No one cares about my fucking feelings. I'm a fucking straight white male. Fuck me, right? Sure. Are we all getting it yet? I'm sure we all are. The 155 of us that are in here, I'm sure fucking get it. If this is correct, I don't know. Someone let me know if that's correct. $1.55 is what's showing on my tablet. Moses sandal. Oh yeah, Betty. Almost forgot about that. The old Letitia James there getting booed down there in New York City. And hats off to FDNY. The last time I worked with those fellas was about 20 plus years ago, 9/11. Those guys got balls that come in a fucking dump truck. And obviously don't like her none. But oh no, we're going to go headhunting now, right? We need to find out who booed her and who was chanting Trump. For what? What are you going to do? Shit can them? Because everyone with any type of brains knows that that's a witch hunt too, you fucking fat bitch. But oh no one's going after her, and all the liberal fucking judges are in New York City until they're starving. When the rest of the fucking billionaires move out of that fucking dump and they got nothing going on, then they might figure it out, maybe. When a place is overrun with migrants and crime, illegal migrants and crime and filth and all the above, and no one wants to be a cop, no one wants to fight fires, the place is going to be, what was that, Escape from New York back in the day with Snake Blood or whatever the hell that guy's name was back in the day? 161, I'll be dipped. Holy shit. Propane and the buddy heat. That's what I'm thinking, Jackwee. Like I said, I had Mickey Mouse ears out in the barn, but I don't think I got any propane. But, once the plywood's on, and how's the audio? Does it echo in here at all? It should get better once the plywood's up. I'm just curious how the audio sounds because, guys getting some donations and stuff. So I'm scrolling through the interwebs, looking at what to get. It's like, oh, should I get microphones or whatever? So I just got my iFail spun around so that way we can see. So I just got to talk Farmer into doing the same thing with his when he comes over. So that way we get the better camera And hopefully, same with the microphone. So let me know how the sound is. Of course, I'm right here with you, and I get a little loud, so I don't know. Oh, my Atlanta. Just Josie is in the house. Hey, hey. Appreciate you smashing that like button. Hell yeah. Everyone had to, yeah. Let's like all embrace the algorithm. Maybe the title will give this one some legs and we can get some more folks in here. Some more lions together, because we're not here to talk to, well, actually I'd love to talk to some sheep, but I'm not here to convince any sheep. I'm here to gather lions and talk about real shit and the hypocrisy of all the bullshit, call out all the fucking bullshit, and just make more people aware of the bullshit. That's what we're hearing, and that's what we're doing. We're hanging out on Friday, drinking, smoking, and talking shit. It's perfect. Glenn Burchett. I read my, dang it. I read my Bible. I'm on the government list. You ain't kidding. Actually, speaking of that, Glenn, I got another little scripture here for the end here, because I got 2 beers left. Well, 2 1/4. I got 2 1/4 beers left because I don't have the refrigerator out here yet, because I got to work out here, so I want to put the refrigerator out here. But I did it last time, and I found another one, because I'm no biblical scholar by no means. I haven't stepped foot in the church in God knows how long. I don't think no offense to anyone that does go to church, but I'd rather, anywho's, that's one subject I'll just tiptoe around. But anywho's, I got a really cool one for you guys tonight. Hopefully you guys dig it. But we got 2 3/8 of a beer left to go, or another hour, give or take. So where are we at? What are you guys talking about? I'm over here blabbing away, and you guys are in here yakking and probably telling me shit that I ain't seeing. Not dropping charges against the Marine dad who said, "Remember Abby Gate." Are you kidding me, Betty Swain? That should tell you everything right there. Well, another great example of the DOJ under Puddin' Brain or whoever is running this fucking shit show. That is disgusting. Jack Getman says, "Oh, Jack, you're the man, bud. You were number 1. I got your name on the wall right here, brother. Think you sound good. There might be a little bit of an echo, but it's not bad." Cool. I think the echo might go away once I get the plywood up on the walls. We'll see. OBS. That's what I was trying to remember, Carl. OBS Studios. I might end up getting that and trying it. We'll see. You know how I am. I'm computer illiterate. I can barely make this shit show happen that we got going on right here. Mr. Pittman says, "Sounds good." Well, we're good enough. Hell yeah. Ain't no reason to spend a butt ton of money to get the same point across. Joshua Atkins, welcome aboard, mister. Where you been? You get a little loud? Never. Yeah, Ace, never. Would me get excited? No, never. 165, I'll be dipped. Brett S., we're in Charleston Heston, the Omega Man, and Solvent Green, 1972 movies. What the fuck? How they predict so. I'm trying to translate that in my brain, Brett. My question, is that a movie? Is it like 1984 that we're getting at here? Charleston Heston, the Omega Man. Oh, okay. Now I'm tracking. I had to read it twice. Guy's a little slow sometimes. JW, woman, hit the like button. Hell yeah, let's friggin' kick the algorithm right in its ace. That'd be neat. Screw the WHO. Yes! Fuck them! Oh, we need to be in charge. Us bureaucrats that have never been voted in by no means whatsoever should be in charge of every democratic ran country on the face of the planet in the next pandemic. How about no? And even if they did get fucking free reign in this country, would you guys fucking listen to them? Because I wouldn't. Fuck off. I got bills to pay. I'm going to work. Make me. Fucking make me. That's where I'm at now. Any of these fuckers with their bullshit. The pandemic brought all this garbage out. You know, wear your mask, 6 feet away, get your shot. You know, Jim Brewer does friggin', I'm telling you, he does some of the greatest stand-up about this whole shit. And he goes on like, you know, like the parakeets. Get your shot, wear your mask. How about fuck you and I ain't no more? Nope, the hypocrisy was just spelled out blatantly to see. So now I am at the point where fuck you. Make me. Fucking make me. And then we'll see what happens. Clear and loud. Roger. Log pile 13. Farmer is, I don't know, he's probably on the damn couch watching golf. I don't know. Maybe didn't ring his bell. Maybe, well, again, here's one for you. This might be in his case. Obviously you guys showed up, so I don't know if you got the bell rung or whatever. But if anyone watches this later or whatever, make sure you're still subscribed. I checked my numbers last week, and I was up to like, I don't know, 3,173 subscribers, and then all of a sudden it went down to 3,169. Excuse me. So I don't know if those people just left or YouTube just unsubscribed them, because like me and Farmer said, I can't unsubscribe you from my channel, and Farmer can't unsubscribe you from his channel either. If that's a thing, we don't know. We don't even know how to do it. We are about as caveman with this as it gets. So I don't know if they just left or YouTube just canned you. I've heard other YouTubers that have way less controversial subjects that we talk about say the same thing, like gun guys and shit. So check your subscription, check your bell, whatever. Make sure you're still subscribed and all that good shit. Tell your friends, because, you know, we need to start gathering more alliance and start getting the word out, and, you know, keep your eyes open, head on a swivel. Get keen to their fucking bullshit. The Dick Steele, I'll be damned. Black Sheep. 173. I'm showing 176. Come on. I kind of liked it when people were staying 6 feet. I did like that part, Farmer. IH Farmer. I don't like people in my world is what I call it, you know. If you're closer than arm's reach, that's too close. That means I can pop you right in the fucking nose and get the fuck back. The math for the mask never... Oh, whoa, now they're flying by. Holy shit. The math for the mask never added up, but I still have the sheep trying to lecture me on emergency management specialists and how well they work. Yeah, horseshit. You know, I got masks that work. They're 3M ones with fucking cartridges. Other than that, get fucking bent. That, and Carl and anyone else in here that's a veteran that ever had to get a protective mask that has to be professionally fitted to your face to work. You're not just going to buy some horseshit out of the gas station that says made in fucking China out of recycled fucking plastic water bottles and strap it to your fucking face and think you're going to keep the most dangerous virus that's ever existed in man from infecting you. So if you didn't believe that, the trillions of dollars that they spent on propaganda didn't work. So you should cheers to yourself that it didn't work on you. And if you did believe it, which I doubt any of you folks are here that did, then you're a fucking dummy. I'm just fucking saying. That's why when that whole mask thing came out, I lost my fucking shit. I don't know how many times I've gone through training with a protective mask, through the gas chamber, all the above. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? You're telling me that this is going to keep out something that I can't see? I can't remember what the hell I had the statistics, years ago. I think it's like 64,000 times smaller than a human hair. The fuck out of here. You're bullshit. Oh, man, yeah. Saw a woman walking down the road today by herself wearing a face diaper. Yep. I had to go, I was on the run during lunch today, Betty. And I stopped by, had to give me some Wendy's, which, if you got to pick a fast food joint, I'd say Wendy's is the closest to real food, I guess. Definitely not McDonald's. And there's these three elderly gals getting out of their car outside wearing face diapers. You know, the blue ones, the blue fake ones that are made in China that I just spoke about. Just irritate. I stare now and I shake my head. Just like them fuckers did to me during a pandemic when I wasn't wearing one and they were petrified of some bullshit they couldn't see. Because the fucking TV told them to be fucking petrified. Program fucking shit. Oh, man. How many MRAs can the pole barn hold? A lot. I could probably, if I moved some shit around and going, I could probably put, I don't know, good 30 plus pallets in there. But I don't know when last time you had an MRE, but I mean, I guess if that's the only thing a guy's got to eat, then I'll eat it. My favorite was chili mac. I don't know about y'all, but chili mac was mine. Fuck Joe Biden! V&J's Chicken Ranch. Hell yes. Don't forget about the homemade mastic. Oh yeah, Betty. Strap your 2-year-old's fucking undies to your face. The fuck out of here. I had some guy early on in the pandemic. I went into my local hardware store or whatever, lumber door yard to get something. He's sitting there with some cloth bullshit that his wife, my wife's making them now. She's selling them for $5 a piece. Oh, way to take advantage of that bullshit, bud. Oh, would you like one? Hard pass. It don't do nothing other than make you look like you're fucking stupid. Like, oh yeah, Daddy government cares for me and told me to put this on, so I'll do it. You fucking dummy. The government hates you. I know you folks get it, but there's so many people out there that don't understand. The government does not give two fucks about you, your family, your children, nothing other than lining their pockets and staying in power. And the more people will finally realize that and stand up, the game will be over. But there's so many people that just think, oh my God. And these are the same liberal leftists not a decade ago were all about fuck big pharma. Now all of a sudden they're in bed with them. Get your vaccine. Oh, I can get my flu shot and my COVID shot at the same time. Oh my God, sign me up. Fuck you. Holy shit. Got me wound up on a Friday. Woo, got a little lightheaded on that one. Moses. Oh, yeah. I wore a face diaper up in the hayloft. Yep. The inside was quite as, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I mean, I got the 3M ones, the Milwaukee ones, like when we're sanding drywall, certain insulation, especially if we're pulling out old school bone-in insulation or whatever. I mean, I probably should wear one when a guy's, close to cutting wood or whatever, but yeah, I'm smart enough to know what ones work and when to wear them. That was all bullshit. And all of us sitting here, 181 of us, if that's correctamundo, probably fucking know that shit. Hell yeah, Borg, we gotta stand together. We gotta stand up. I need to get, some of you might have seen it. There's this cool photo, and I wish I could make it into a painting. And it was a photo of all these fat fucks sitting around with their fucking big cigars and their fucking booze, right? And in front of them is a chessboard. And what was holding the chessboard up was just a shit ton of people. And the meme or the title said, if we all just stand up, the fucking game is over. And that's where we're at right now. I mean, if you really dive into shit and really start looking how corrupt everything is on this entire fucking dirtball, not just in this country, but everywhere. It's just seeped into everything. It's got its tentacles and its roots into fucking everything. If us peasants, because basically that's what we are, we're fucking tax cattle. If we just stood up and said, fuck you, it'd all be over. But not all of us can't afford to do it all at once. And those that do, well, ask the January 6 folks about how that worked out for them. That's the problem. If you start standing up and you have a big enough voice, like I only have 30, not even 3,200 followers on YouTube. Andrew Tate spoke to millions of people. Those are the people that they want to shut down. If you have influence over millions of people and you are talking the way that we talk right here, you are an enemy of the government. And they will come find you and they will shut you down. Look at what they tried to do with Russell Brand not too long ago. They're still trying to do shit with Tucker Carlson. I mean, for Christ's sakes, Ukraine allegedly has him on a hit list. The fix is in. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know what to do. Fear the difference of Britta. Andrew Tate spent. I think they're back in jail, Carl. I don't know if you're in front of your crap top or whatever, but Google that shit up for a guy and let me know. I heard through the grapevine that they got hemmed up for something again, so I don't know. See if there's any truth to that, or maybe they didn't. Ammo, and I got ammo, and I don't have a backhoe resto guy, but I know how to run one. Good enough to dig a decent size hole, and that's really all a guy needs, right? Farmers in Europe are showing the rest of the world what it's like to have balls. Yeah, that shit's still going on, Mike Blake. I see videos of that all the time on Instagram. You won't see it on mainstream media. Fuck no. Fuck no. They don't want to push that. That's what a true unbiased media would be doing. But oh no. We all know that the mainstream media in this country is all bought and paid for. No doubt about that. Back when I was a little kid, when there was only 3, 5, and 9, and then, we had Fox came along on 68. We had Tom Brokaw. Of course, now you know what side of the fence Tom Brokaw is on. But back in the day, you couldn't tell if he was Republican or Democrat or who he's playing. He was just reporting the fucking news. Whatever happened to that bullshit? Oh, that's right. 3-letter entities really got a hold of the mainstream media and used it as propaganda. And who allowed that to happen? Obama. Shit canned that fucking whatever law or whatever the hell it was. He got rid of that, and now they don't have to tell us the truth. Isn't that... It's fucking ridiculous. Hell yeah, Borg. Appreciate you, brother. I'll be tuning in. All this didn't happen overnight, and it's not going to take time. And more importantly, we have to keep at them morally, legally, and hold our ground. You got it, Anna. I'm sure you guys have seen it too. Like moral and legal movement is like a fucking snail's pace, where it seems like corruption and evil move at lightning speed. Let me know if y'all agree with that one, because it seems like, yeah, we'll get a couple little wins here and there, but it just seems like it takes forever and millions upon millions of fucking dollars. Look what Donald Trump's going through in these bullshit court. You think his lawyers are free? They're doing that shit pro bono? Ha! And us peasants, we don't have that kind of money. Look at Kyle Rittenhouse. Luckily, I think he got some money, but again, he had to go defend himself in a court of law. It's just more and more scenarios just like that. Why? Why is it that corruption and evil and wickedness can move at the speed of lightning, but truth and honor and morals to prove that, or prove it to someone else, or if you're doing something because you're morally obligated and you get in trouble in a court of law, it just takes forever and millions of dollars. That's where we're at, I guess, in this fucking country. I'm thinking it's probably that way in a ton of countries on this fucking dirt ball. Dang it. I hope I have a sign that says Due to increase in ammo, there will be no. Oh yeah, Jack. Oh yeah, I got something like that out on my shop too. Yeah, we can't afford those warning shot bullshits. Joseph Goebbels would be in awe today. Oh yeah, the propaganda is working fucking tastic. New to the channel tonight. Hello everyone. Hacker Hacks Hackasra 54. Hacksra 54 is new. Welcome aboard. I don't know from the name. I don't know. I don't dare gender, but welcome aboard. We're here. We're here gathering lines and talking shit. Welcome aboard. Let me know how Hackasra 54. Let me know how you got here. Did it pop up in your news feed or something? I'm just curious on how the YouTube algorithm is working this evening. Derek Bittinger, MRE, ham steak and tuna casserole with the Tabasco sauce. That was a good one too, bud. Had of course, thank God they put the Tabasco sauce in every single one, because you couldn't. Some of that shit you had to just bounce it on there, just to get it down your fucking yap. They will cross the red line when power shuts down. Oh, I got my hypotheses there, Hillbilly, on what might happen. I've talked about that in previous videos, and if I was the enemy, kind of like that preacher feller. Was it 1965? There was a viral video going around on YouTube of Joe Rogan the first time he heard that, and he had it on his podcast. If I was the devil, I'm sure some of you folks have heard that. I don't know that speech verbatim, but that guy spelled it out, didn't he? I mean, was he a fortune teller or what? Like, that is literally what is happening today. If I was the devil. And if you've never heard that, I'm hoping one of you folks in here know that feller's name. But all I know, it was from 1965, and I believe it was so he put it on the radio. Paul Harvey, Roger that, Northern Hillbilly, Paul Harvey. If I was the devil. If you folks have not heard that, I implore you to YouTube it, Google it, whatever, and listen to it, and your brain matter will leave your skull if you've never heard it. He literally was a fortune teller on what is happening today in 2024. Insane. 50 plus years, 60 years, 50 years later. If I was the devil. Mm-hmm. You got it, Walter Kala. Walt Kala. Thank God Elon Musk is on the side of the American people. Yeah. I mean, he's a weirdo still. I think he's just so God-blessed smart that, the guy can't, he's probably coming up with his next bullshit while he's sitting there talking to somebody. But at least he believes in the First Amendment and free speech, Allegedly, because we all know that the platform that we're all communicating on right now isn't the most free as far as free speech goes. So allegedly, I heard that Elon at some point wanted to make X something like the YouTubes where you could go live and whatever. Maybe it's there now. I don't know. I might have 4 followers on X. If y'all are on X, it's the Lion's Den on X too. Basically I go on there, I scroll through and look at all the idiots that just tweet garbage or X or whatever garbage, and I just comment, and you must be a bot. And I move along. I mean, if you want to get infuriated about what's going on, just scroll through that fucking cesspool. Holy shit. Connie Blackcat, your channel gave me a notification. Well, that's good. At least that's still working. I don't know. Maybe those people left. I don't know. If they did, obviously they didn't belong here. So, or maybe ScrewTube just booted them off. Yeah, Anna. Elon's, well, he had a talk, I guess, a little interaction with Big Daddy Don. It went well, so I don't know. But yeah, a man is a man and a woman is a woman. Don't give in to the delusion. Yeah, that's pretty much how It is, Betty. You got that down. You got that damn right. When shut the fuck up, we'll know our enemy. When shit hits the fan, we'll know our enemy. Well, the enemy's within the gates now, hillbilly. They're here. Because of Papa Joe's great open border policy and the last 22 years of GWAT, the global war on terrorism, and sending our young men and women to a fucking meat grinder for no fucking good reason, we've pissed off a lot of fucking people. And now, a lot of those fucking people are here. Yay. I just seen, actually, I was going to bring that up too. So, who's the director of the FBI? I can't remember that guy's name, which I should because I watched a bunch of videos last night of him getting berated by Jim Jordan, which I love that guy. But anywho's, if this guy is a pawn or a puppet of Papa Joe, but he's still out there ringing the safety bell, like, hey, by the by, we're in trouble. And the red flags are through the roof. And he's talking about he's pretty confident there's going to be another 9/11 type event in our future. Now, if it happens around October, November, then we all know what's up, right? But if it happens before that, maybe not so much. So put that in your brain noggin and just eat on that for a minute. Bad things could happen, and it's pretty much at this point it's probably a guarantee. I mean, how many of these fuckers we've imported? It's just actually I was because of that interview I was gonna title this video "Get Your House in Order" because shit's gonna hit the fan, and I've gone over it before on certain, on the Sean Ryan podcast. He had the energy guy on there last year, and now importing all of our enemies into the country. I mean, it really wouldn't take much for them to shut off our power grid and have it stay off for a long time. And this entire country revolves, no matter how much the tree huggers want to go with solar power and their little fans up in the air that kill all the fucking birds. This country revolves around electricity. No, I don't care how it's fucking generated. And when that goes away, get fucked. We will, back to candles and planting your own food and fending for your fucking self. And love thy neighbor will be out the fucking window. So, do whatever you think is appropriate to prepare for something like that. Rather be prepared for the worst and hope for the best. Especially in today's day and age and the way this country's being ran. It's fucking great. 35 trillion in debt, no going back. Oh yeah, and it just keeps on the ticking, hillbilly. They just keep on us, printing it and spending it. Fuck yeah. Love the ding. Does it ding? It does. The ding. It's like next question. Ding. And actually, fun fact, the ashtray is a magnet bolt holder I took out of my shop. I was looking for an old piston, but I didn't have any. Like Jimmy, listen to the old Paul Harvey radio broadcast. Man was wise way beyond his own years. Used to listen to him every day at lunch break. Damn, Randy, you're showing your age then if you listen to that. Oh, Paul Harvey. Or is that the same guy? Yeah, Paul Harvey. Yeah, you're showing your ears on that one, then, Randy. Holy shit, I have been prepping for months. Jack Wheat, yeah. We need to get, I got some pew-pews with some freedom seeds. And we need to get some seeds that go in the ground type seeds to grow some more food. I gotta get with the priests. I don't know if I got any priests left in here. But I gotta get some more red meat from the priests. Get the food, get the freedom seeds, get the pew-pews, have a plan. We have a rough sketch of a plan, but it's better than no plan. My family has a plan. You know, and then figure it out. I don't know. Still going. What do we got in here? County Black Cat. Oh yeah. Edward Griffin, another good one. Edward Griffin. I don't think I've heard of that feather. Amen. My daddy was a prepper. Just Josie, your daddy was a prepper, and the apple didn't fall far from the tree. I like the emojis, Josie. I like the emojis. Guy can read them. Yeah, Kim. I suggested to everyone too. Get something, get it quick. So per usual, I'm on beer number 1, 2, 3. And take a wild guess what I got to do. For those of you that watch Farmer's Channel, take a guess on what I got to do right now. So, I'll be right back in about 2 seconds. Y'all talk amongst yourselves, and I'll be right back because luckily guys got grass right out here the door. So I'll be right back. Hold on a minute. Oh, thank you. All right, that's it. Yeah, I'm back. All right. Hopefully, you guys' microphone wasn't that good, because I'm sure y'all probably didn't want to listen to that horse shit. Brr, it's a little. Guys gotta get some heat in here soon, like, or the spring needs to just break and just fucking stay here. But yeah, piss break. Yep. Yeah, if I had some, yeah. I'll have to get some audio for next time, like the Jeopardy audio for next time a guy's got to go pee. Old man bladder. It's like my dad says, getting old ain't for pussies. And, yep, here we are. Josie's got it. Yep. That's more than 3. No, that's how long it takes, Glenn. You know, 3 beers, and I was drinking water at dinner time, and, you know, old man bladder. It's great. Fuck you, Carl. I hope you got sunburn. Guys got my friggin' hoodie up. Shut up my friggin' jacket. Can see my breath outdoors for Pete's sake. Pissing in the way. Yeah, this guy. Well, there was a little breeze, but a guy, you know, I'm 50. I know where things need to get steered. Bill Gates warming to play that fucking computer nerd. I'm an ex-alcoholic. However, I can actually drink on rare occasions. Whenever you got whatever gets you by, Steve. The Borg Resistance. We are supposed to have snow. What? Come on, Betty! God, I just put my sleds away. We better not. You know, that's why. That's why we'll get snow, Betty. It's because I put my sleds away yesterday. I was out in a t-shirt. Put them up on the trailer, you know, backed them up in, tucked them away for the summer. Even though a guy only got to ride them barely, 88 miles this year. Great. Perfect. It won't amount to shit as usual. I ain't plowing, I can tell you that much. I don't give a shit how much we get. I am not wrecking that fucking driveway again. Oh, thank you. 182 of you. Come November, it might be more than Guns N' Roses. I think I see what you're getting. You're getting at there, Jack. My sled never left the building. Yep. We had just enough one day, Resto guy, to let her rip. I just bought them this year, so I had to do something with them. I mean, shit. Josie gave up the booze for, plant-based. Don't blame me there. Never been an alcoholic, but once in a while, I like to just drink alone and play on my pooter. Play on the Connie. I want that computer, Connie. Yeah, computer. Well, shit, hillbilly. I don't think anything up here froze over to go ice fishing. I mean, shit. I mean, we had a little bit of a cold snap, but not like I'd be a big fan of walking out there. I'm a land lover, just saying. But yeah, the winters. I mean, I guess global warming is a thing, or is it's climate change? I don't know. We don't get the winters we used to. That's for damn sure. I don't know. I tried to get rid of my sled, Jack Wee. I tried like hell. Had them up for sale. Couldn't give them away. So I said, fuck it. I already own them. All the maintenance been done with them, so I'll just keep them, and when it snows enough, I'll just go pound the piss off them and park them. It'll be fine. You're only an alcoholic if you go to AA. I don't go to, I mean, this is a meeting, but I don't think, it's fine. Yeah, it's called weather. Yeah. It's called climate change. The climate changes all the time. You never know, especially here in upstate New York. Christ, you can get all 4 seasons in one frickin' day here. It was, what was it, 30 something and change this morning. Got up to almost 60, and now it's probably, I mean, I can see my breath outdoors, so we're probably 30 something. It's fine. Yeah, Carl, if you go to AA, you're a quitter. Mama didn't raise no quitter over here. Delmar Pekararak. I suck. Yep, just tuning in, Jimmy. Milking them their cows here in Wisconsin. Get them girls drained out for the evening, bud. Hopefully the government doesn't come and fucking arrest your ass like that poor bastard in Pennsylvania. But they get them girls all squirted out and get your ass in the house. There's cold ones waiting for you somewhere, I guarantee it. All the trails around here got chewed up, but it's, oh yeah, we were, but the last day that we were riding, which was, 2 weeks ago, it was a Friday. We had to park them by like 11:30 because it was almost 40 degrees out and melting like crazy. Every time I buy a liter of beer here, all I can think about is the movie Super Troopers. Tomorrow, Steve, I'll be checking it out, Steve. I got you tuned up on the bloob tube. Come on. Use less KWH every month this year and bill is double. I don't know if you heard what happened over here, Brett, but my last electric bill was $655. So that's why I cut up the jacuzzi, and we just got a new washer and dryer dropped off. So I told the wife, I was like, okay, the jacuzzi's gone. There's a new electric dryer. I'll give that a month. If my electric bill is not under $300, I'm firing that God blessed electric cook stove we got, and I'm getting another gas. Because this electric shit is out of control, and you can't go anywhere else. They got you by your short and curlies. I've told RG&E, which is our electric company we got out here, that if they were anyone, if they were like an insurance company, I would have shit canned them fucking years ago and found someone else. They suck. I hate them. You smoking crisscross? I smoke them only $3 a pack, and crisscross. I'm smoking. I got the Talions. Get them in the mail. I do. Mine was 126 reels, which was $25. Jesus. Do you think Biden's cabinet will turn on him like what happened to Julius Caesar? I tell you what, Anna, I don't know what these psychos are planning. I mean, they had no one else There was no DNC rallies. There was nothing. They didn't prop anyone else. I mean, there's been rumors around about Mikey Obama. There's rumors going around about gruesome fucking Newsom, who's destroyed California. Shocker. They can't impeach him. They can't make him step down because they know what a dumpster fire camel toe is. So, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're probably in fucking panic mode. And they're like, oh, 4 more years. This motherfucker can't make it 4 more. He can't make it 4 fucking steps. 4 more years. He can't even do 4 words in a row that fucking complete any type of a fucking intelligent sentence. Are you kidding me right now? And I'm assuming that his cabinet is probably the fucking assholes that are running this country into the dirt. I mean, I don't know if y'all seen that clip from earlier this week. He was speaking somewhere, and he literally turned around and said, am I allowed to take any questions? You are supposedly the leader of the free world, and you just asked your handler if you were allowed to take questions. That right there speaks volumes on what's going on and who's in control of this shit show. And it sure as fuck ain't that old geezer. Yeah, Carl. Alzheimer's is terminal. And he's got it. And it's not, I mean, I didn't like the guy before, but at this point, does he really know where he's at and what he's doing? I don't know. It is elder abuse, if you ask me. It's disgusting. And the entire world sees it, including our enemies. Why do you think Putin is in Ukraine? Do you guys actually think that Putin would be in Ukraine right now if Big Daddy Don was in charge? I mean, Christ almighty. He called that little short fuck rocket man in North Korea and then strutted his fat ass across the border and shook his fucking hand and calmed his tits. Right? But oh no, Orange Man was so bad. There's going to be World War III if Donald Trump is elected. He's going to crash the economy if Donald Trump is elected. And then they stir up the pandemic and all hell breaks fucking loose. Cocksuckers. Oh, fuck that Pence guy. Hackus Ra. I'm just going to call you Ra 54. Pence is a fucking rhino fucking cunt. How long did his presidential little fucking run go? What, 2 months or whatever? Just float off into the abyss and just be known as a vice president that did nothing. Just go away. Go away. That's what he needs to do. I don't know what he's ever done that benefited anyone in this country. Fuck that guy and fuck him. They had him drugged up. Oh, fuck yeah, Brett. They had him all juiced up for the State of the Union. I mean, Tucker Carlson allegedly has people that he knows that are on his team or whatever, and it's basically meth. It's amphetamines. They get him all jacked up on some shit. And in typical, I mean, Carl just said it. Alzheimer's is terminal. And my mother used to take care of it. She was a home health care aide. And I remember as a little kid, she took care of this older gal that had Alzheimer's, and they would go from normal and it was just they were just screaming and yelling. And if you notice, when they get him all jacked up on the drugs, that's what he does. He gets angry and just starts yelling. By the way, I don't have Alzheimer's. That's just how I am. I scream and yell. But you get what I'm saying, though. Any of us that have any squash between our fucking ears can see it. The guy has dementia. He has some sort of Alzheimer's at the least. I mean, the DOJ said that he's too incompetent to go through a trial, but he's competent enough to be the president. Like, what? The fuck? What? Give me a fucking break already. Ridiculous. Oh yeah, Betty. I seen a alleged video clip of after the State of the Union, and he was gassed. He was done, out cold. He was looking for his ice cream cone and his fucking binky because he was headed to bed. Holy shit. Was the protester roadblocked by design to buy time for his drugs to kick in? Could have been. You never fucking know. Speaking of that, that reminds me, Mike. Another little tidbit came out on J6. I don't know if you guys heard this one yet. So Trump wanted to, I don't know if you guys heard this. Trump wanted to go to the Capitol on January 6th. And the Secret Serviceman that was driving the limo said, "No, sir, we can't go there. We're not set up." And Trump fashioned, what do you, those are my, like, he had balls that came in a dump truck. Y'all remember when he just walked down Pennsylvania Ave like he didn't give a fuck? So he's like, these are my people. What's the big deal? Let's just go. No, sir. No. It's probably best that we just go back to the White House, sir. Does that sound suspicious to anyone, or is it just me? Because right now, I'm everything that I hear is suspicious. You know, I take with like 0 grains of salt and have to scrutinize everything that is said about anything nowadays because I just consider everything a fucking lie or propaganda. So I'm just curious what you guys might think about that one. What did that Secret Serviceman know that obviously Big Daddy Don didn't know? Oh, that's right, that it was all a fucking ploy. That it was all staged. Yeah, you know, some patriots got roped into some bullshit. There's 200 plus federal agents in the crowd egging people on to do dumb shit. And an innocent woman got shot and killed. That's all I get to say about that. And meanwhile, those poor bastards are still rotting in jail. Federal prison, that is, not jail. Totally sus. Hell yeah, you know. I trust what Trump says too. The guy, I mean, yeah, he's a pompous asshole, but you know what? He's a straight shooter pompous asshole. That's why he is a pompous asshole. He just says it the way it fucking is. It was all planned by Pelosi in a shithead. Yeah, oh yeah, shifty shift there. Oh yeah, no National Guard. Was it the fucking Capitol Police? Were in on the fucking deal. What was it? They kept on saying there was this one Capitol Police officer was supposedly killed. He was never killed. There's video of him standing there alive. But oh no. And now there's more shit coming out about January 6th every week. What I want to know is when those poor bastards are going to be let out of prison. That's what I want to know. I just watched, I think I talked about it in the last live stream. I watched a video. Here we are, what, 3 years down the road from that shit? And they're still fucking busting people. There's a combat veteran Marine, and his wife and kids are out front bawling their eyes out, and here's some 3-letter entity kicking their door in with their ARs up and their body armor, you know, making entry, stacked up at the door. They go pick this guy up for what? It's a joke. And that's the shit that they'll put on the news because that's the stuff that they want us to see. Don't you dare go against or question this government. Don't you dare do anything. We'll come get you and we'll lock you up and we'll throw away the key. Due process? What's that? Psst, gone. Some of those folks that was it just a couple years ago, was it Marjorie Taylor Greene and Ted Cruz tried to go down there and visit those people, and sitting congressmen weren't even allowed entry into the federal penitentiary. These people weren't even, their lawyers couldn't even go in. I thought this was America. I thought there was due process. I'm confused. But meanwhile, in all these blue states, we have the bail reform, and you can do whatever the fuck you want and break whatever law, and you're let the fuck out that fucking same fucking day to commit an even worse fucking crime. Someone make it make fucking sense. Mania. Holy monkey. Where am I at? Holy shit, you guys are zinging. I'm $100.75 of y'all still in there watching me friggin' bitch out in the cold. This is neat. And they think the mayor of D.C. was in on it. I wouldn't doubt it, Jack. I mean, they all had to be. I mean, you can't pull something like that off without having it being coordinated. This was coordinated. They knew exactly what was going to happen. They knew it was going to happen. Now that Laura Trump is heading to RNC, they should have shit can Rona years ago. Laura can get a handle. Oh, yeah. Well, she was brought up right. I mean, that family, I watched a documentary on the Trump family. It is all business all the time. It is focused, laser focused, business, business, business. And I guarantee that's all how his kids were brought up as well. Canada still has 2 in jail in Couch, Alberta. Jan 6 was one of the most beautiful experiences I ever had. Yeah. Well, unfortunately, a bunch of people got hemmed up for bullshit. And if shit, if the same shit happens again this November, like, oh, there was a water main break, or, sorry, all of you Republican, monitors need to leave the building. We're going to put up, newspaper in the windows so you can't see what we're doing. I don't think things are going to go well. I think that will finally be the straw that breaks the camel's back. If we make it that far. If God forbid, with all the enemies that we've allowed in our back door, don't touch something off and create total chaos in the country one way or the other, either the power grid or the internet or some horse shit. Kind of, what was it? I seen some meme or some bullshit on Instagram saying, oh, scientists are thinking there's going to be a solar flare. And everyone comments, let me guess, the end of October, early November, that's going to, a solar flare is just only going to knock out the internet. So those of us like-minded lions can't conversate. That's what they want. And that's part of the reason why this is the other motivation around the whole Tic Tock ban is misinformation, because all of this that we're talking about tonight to some would be all misinformation and lies and scandalous, and we all should be imprisoned. I mean, Christ almighty, feather from Canada, they just passed that bullshit up in Canada. Some of us would be spending life in prison for the words that we're just speaking this evening. We're not slaves. Where's freedom of speech? Gone. Oh my God. You cannot rationalize without irritating. Yeah. I'm on my, rest of the guy needs his 5th one. I'm on 1, 2, 3. I got about a half tank left in this fella. Quarter tank now. Sorry, Jackweed. Tell your cat to cover its ears. I get wound up. I'm passionate. That's all I am, is passionate about shit. I just can't stand it. And then the thing is like I was never this way. Don't tell my wife, but she's the one that started this. I was complaining back in late 2015, and she said, "Well, have you ever voted?" I said, "No." She's like, "Well, you're not allowed to bitch unless you vote." So my very first time I ever voted was for President Donald J. Trump in 2016. And ever since then, I've been friggin', pardon my language, but dick deep in all this fucking bullshit. And the more you uncover things, and the more you get to see behind the curtain, or the more that you pay attention, the more you can't not pay attention, and the more you can't not see what's going on. That's the problem. That's where I get so fucking pissed. That people, it's like, it's right in front of your face, and you can't see what they're doing. You're just going, oh yeah, he's so great. Oh, Biden, 4 more years, or whatever liberal bullshit, transgender, and this, and that, and the other fucking distraction, because it's all fucking distractions. They don't care, the liberals don't care about LGBT, they don't care about those people. Just go back 10 years and look at some of the interviews with Bill Clinton and Obama and Hillary and Papa Joe. They're all about fucking, oh no gay marriage here. And all of a sudden, 10 years later, oh yeah, yeah. We're going to bring a trans TikToker into the White House and have him go live on some fucking social media app fucking rubbing her fake tits or whatever on the White House lawn. Do y'all remember that one too? But not 10 years ago. Nope. A marriage is between a man and a woman. What happened? They don't care. They don't care. Whatever's the hot agenda that they need to push. That's what they care about. I'm over here yapping, and you guys are just ripping away. Holy, 184. Dang, I'm gained a couple again. That's crazy. They didn't charge the subway shooter. What? They didn't? Are you shitting me, Jim? They didn't charge the subway shooter in New York City. Now, I don't have all the details on that. I heard there was a scuffle, and a gun was pulled, and then the guy that the gun was pulled on got the gun and then shot the dude. So maybe it was self-defense. I'm hoping that's the case. But if it's not, I still wouldn't be surprised that they just let someone go that had a firearm in a city where personally owned firearms are illegal. Yeah. I wonder what the fuck the British thought of that. Their Boston Tea Party. Well, they wanted a war over it, and we showed them how the Indian Charmin get out already. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about, Brett. It's not he's not an Indian. He's yeah. He was on Tucker again. And basically, Tucker is the reason why he was out, because the footage came out on January 6th of the Capitol Police opening doors for the guy. That's how he got out. I'm staying up all night on election day to see what the Democrats try to pull off. Log Pile 13. Well, check this out, Log Pile. I don't know what Farmer might want to do, but I'm thinking I'm going to do a live stream. I mean, granted, we got till November, and a ton of crazy bullshit is going to happen between now and then. But if you guys want to hang out on election night, I will gladly live stream during that time. We'll be in the house, so that way I can watch the TV. So if you guys think that's a cool idea, let a guy know in the little frick box that y'all are yapping in right now, and I'll make a mental note and make that shit fucking happen. But like I said, we got a long ways to go, and a lot of bullshit can happen in betwixt now and then, but we'll see. But I think that'd be a cool idea. What I want to know is, why the hell did they stop counting votes? Well, they stopped counting, Rob, because they didn't need to count anymore. They already knew that they were going to cheat their way in. That's why they stopped counting. The fix was in. But during that time, again, getting back to the Tic Tock thing, right? In the First Amendment thing, right? If Andy and I even whispered the words election fraud on this application that we're all communicating on right now during that time, instant boot. If you talk to anything like that on Facebook, on Instagram, anywhere, instant fucking boot. But oh no, those applications aren't in bed with the government. But, you know, we gotta get rid of TikTok, because that's bad. Communism, bad. Fuck out of here. If they keep adding letters, we're all going to be part of the community. No shit, Carl. Jeez, at some point, you know. Holy shit. Hell yeah, wrestler guy. Trump opened my eyes in 2016 too. When he made that comment, when Hillary Clinton was talking about his taxes or whatever, and he's like, I do my taxes just like all your donors do. I abide by all the same laws that you've had precedent. You've had 30 plus years to change the tax code, and you never did. Why is that? And people just lost their shit because no one ever talked like that before. And that's why folks like us like him, because he doesn't pull any punches. He doesn't take anyone's shit. Now, sometimes does he run his mouth too much? Yes. Other times, he's really fun to watch. Mike Blake, I voted for Trump in 2016, but I really started digging in 2018 during the first impeachment. Yep, I got on here when they started fucking with Farmer, and then him and I got together, and we started, you start looking into shit, and you're like, it just snowballs. You can't And like I said, once you finally pry your eyeballs open to the real truth and see what's happening, you can't unsee it. It's there forever. Vote early if you can, because you know they will pull their shenanigans like last time. You're damn right, Anna. I'm already hearing horse shit about mail-in votes and all this crap. The QAnon shaman. That's yep. You got it, Marilyn. Mary Yellen. The QAnon shaman. He was on Tucker's YouTube channel this week, but he didn't have his horns on or whatever. And that guy, you want to talk about a guy that's well versed in bullshit, and he's a veteran, by the way. Yeah, he definitely knows what's up. And he got released because of the evidence that Tucker found while he was still on Fox, and coincidentally, within a week, Tucker was released from Fox shortly after that. So put that 2 and 2 together and see if it adds up to 5. Just saying. See, now I'm catching up with what I talked about. Yeah. So, yeah, if you guys want to hang out during the election night, I'll put that in my brain noggin, and we'll end up doing that. Hell yeah. We'll all hang out together and make, see what I mean, right now, what is it? Infotainment on YouTube. Patrick, I can never remember the guy's last name. He has a lion as well for his logo. They had some liberal bean counter numbers. I think it was last night. And Trump is slaughtering in every battleground state right now. If the election was to happen right now, Donald J. Trump would shoo in be our fucking president right now. And that was a liberal bean counter that they were showing statistics from. I wish I had the technology to do that shit. But yeah, guaranteed. As long as they don't fucking cheat again. Which you know damn well they're gonna. But I have a feeling, because everything is on a pendulum, if you swing something, gravity on planet Earth works. You pull something to the left real far and then you let it go. Yeah, it's gonna come swinging back. So I have a feeling that us Patriots and Lions are gonna come out in droves and break the fucking internet on election night. I hope and pray. I pray to God. I mean, I hate to put all this garbage on the shoulders of one man. He's not a god. He's not perfect. He's not he's a human being, but he has morals, he has character, he has conviction. I believe he's a God-fearing fella, you know what I mean? I like his economics, the way, I like the way he fucking, United States, we're to be feared. We're supposed to be top dog everywhere. Militarily, there we go. Economically, energy, all that shit. We're supposed to be the shit, right? That's how we were all raised. I don't care how old you guys are in here. I mean, I'm going to be 50 here pretty soon. I always had the thought that we were the shit, right? We're the shit. We're supposed to be the fucking shit. But right now, we are in the shit. We're not the shit. We are in the shit. But what worries me is, and I had this conversation with my youngest son last night, is what happens, we all knew what they did to him during his first 4 years, 2 impeachments and all this bullshit. What if and when he does get in this time, what are they going to do to him this time? And then what are we going to get after, because we only can have him for 4 years? That's why I think the vice president pick is huge. Huge deal. We need to he needs to get the right person, guy, gal, whatever. The right person, so that way, that person needs to be able to reach people that he can't, because I don't think, young people have had it beat in their fucking brains, and some, of all ages, but mostly, especially young college-aged children, has been beaten in their brains that orange man bad. So he needs to pick a VP that will, can reach this younger generation, so that way in the next 4 years when he's done, and these kids are of voting age and hopefully have some fucking brains, will keep the conservative movement going. Because actually right now, to be a rebel in school is to be a conservative, you know. Be a God-fearing Christian is being a rebel. Having your hair dyed purple and look like you fell face first in the tackle box. What are you, running for Congress? I mean, that's how bad it is now. A lot of shit to worry about, ladies and gents. A lot of shit to fucking worry about. You know? RFK Jr. for VP. Talked about him last night with my boy too, Hillbilly. I like his message, but he still would vote with Democrats on certain issues, and I hate to be a one-trick pony because a lot of Democrats are that way with Trump or whatever, but I don't care what legislation they come up with when it comes to gun control. All of it is nonsense and bullshit. Name me one gun legislation, gun law that has saved any lives. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Look at Ohio. I don't know if anyone is in here from Ohio right now. Ohio just recently passed Second Amendment carry, which means as long as you're not a felon, you can buy a gun and you can carry it concealed. Guess what? Their gun crime went down 22%. Those are real statistics that I remembered down. 22% because it's fuck around and find out. Now you don't know who might have a gun. I think that should be nationwide. Mutual respect. Kind of like the Cold War back in the day. Mutually assured destruction. I won't fuck with you because you will annihilate me, but you're not going to fuck, versa versa. I'm not going to fuck with you and you're not going to fuck with me. Mutually assured destruction. If there was Second Amendment carry across this entire country, that's basically how it would be. Now, would there be bad shit that would happen? Absolutely. But you know what? This is real life. This isn't happy unicorns, rainbow world. There's constantly going to be evil people doing evil things, no matter what you do. You cannot law your way out or pass bills your way out of evil people. It's never going to happen. Ever. Ever. So yeah, I like RFK, but he sides with the Democrats with shit, and a lot of it was gun control, and I just can't jump on board with that shit. I can't. I like where he's at with vaccines and stuff and spilling the beans, and now he's running as an independent, which that scares me too, because we all remember down what happened with Ross Perot in that election. Not like we needed Bush for another 4 years, because that motherfucker was crooked as fuck too. But then that ushered in the Clinton regime for 8 years. Blowjobs in my fucking office and shit. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Okay, Bill. Okay. Well, I mean, if I had Hillary for a wife too, I guess I'd be hitting up the fucking intern too, I guess. Jesus Christ. Oh, man, yeah. I wouldn't call him a loser, Connie, but, I think his heart's in the right place. It's just, he's old school Democrat, and old school Democrats are done now. Yeah, you got it, Resto guy. I wouldn't call him a lib. It's just, some of his policies that he, for whatever reason, agrees with, just ain't my style. I mean, say what you want about Vivek or whatever. He's young. He's super smart. Yeah, I know. He was in bed with Big Pharma, blah, blah, blah. Again, guy was running a fucking business. Donald Trump was running a business, still trying to run a business, and they're trying to fucking destroy his businesses. I've never seen him falter. I don't know. Really, I don't know. I guess we're all going to find out here within a few more months. But unlike the first time around, Donnie, Big Daddy Donnie D, let's pick somebody with some balls and some conviction instead of like fucking that pushover Pence cocksucker who didn't have your fucking back, because that's who he needs. He needs somebody, because like I was just saying, let's all remember down all the bullshit that they did to him the first 4 years. He's going to need somebody in his corner to fight for him. And then when his 4 years is over, that can continue on his legacy and his conviction and steer America in the proper direction, because right now we are not going in the right direction. That is damn sure. Damn sure. Trump will make sure whoever his pick is, he will be sure they are verified, Jackie? I think that's what you're trying to get out. Yeah. I do like Carrie Lake, Anna. Ben Carson, he's been kind of on. I haven't seen much of him. I did like him, but vetted. Right? I knew what you meant, Jackie. Is Mad Dog Matt is still alive? Trump put him out to pasture, Carl. If you remember down. Did beef overvalue its worth? I don't know. I get my beef from Priest Farms. But we are here in communist New York time. It is 20:57. So for you civilian type of niches, that is 3 minutes of 9. Guys' feet are numb. My hands are cold. So one more again for you folks that weren't here in the beginning. If you want, I need some stickers. If you guys got stickers for your farm, for your YouTube channel, whatever it is, send it to me to 297 P.O. Box 297, Cato, New York, 13033. If you want to conversate, you want to send me some ideas about said stream or video, whatever, I got an email address which is down in the description. That is lionsdennosheep@gmail.com. Send me that shit. If you want to donate to the project, that link is in there too. If not, no big deal. That's cool. And I'm gonna leave you guys with Proverbs. And again, I'm not a biblical scholar. Can't remember last time I was in church. But sometimes scripture, the way they talked back in the day is so powerful. And it just, it's like, yeah. And especially with the stuff and things that's going on in the world today, it's just like nothing has changed but the date. You know what I'm saying? So this is Proverbs 2:8, I guess. And this is, this is how it goes. The wicked flee when no one pursues, but the righteous are bold as a lion. When a land transgresses, it has many rulers. But with a man of understanding and knowledge, its stability will long continue. A poor man who oppresses the poor is a beating rain that leaves no food. Those who forsake the law praise the wicked, but those who keep the law strive against them. Evil men do not understand justice, but those who seek the Lord understand it completely. And I have my own perception of that, but I thought that was pretty cool. Plus it said line in there. But it's just the way they spoke back in the day. And I think ending the live stream, at least on this end, with some righteous, like warrior type scripture, I think is really cool. So I appreciate y'all hanging out. Got 175 of y'all still in here. Freeze my hind end off out here. I think we're up to $1.85. Again, if y'all got stickers, send me some stickers. I want to put it to y'all on the wall. Gonna have some walls done here pretty soon. I appreciate y'all watching and all that good stuff. And hell, I don't know. Oh, I gotta spin you around, so the camera's gonna get all goofy. But we'll talk to y'all real soon. And let me see. What's next Friday? Anybody got a watch on? What's today? What is today? Is next Friday? Yeah, I think next Friday is going to be over at Farmers. So, y'all, God bless you. God bless America. And we'll see y'all real soon. Later.